Hello, welcome to Trainspotting World 6, where today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go to Crewe in timetable mode, on foot, at, let's say, 9:10 in the morning. We'll make it my birthday, and clear weather. We're not going to be going on any trains. We're just going to spend an hour or two watching the trains go by. So, basically, doing something that I occasionally do in real life, but at a station that I've never actually done it. Just watching, videoing and photographing the trains go by. I normally go and watch them when there's a special move coming through Atherstone, which is on the Trent Valley line. But I might just go and do some real railway filming this weekend as an extra, record all the service trains and freight and all that not, because at the moment it doesn't look like there's any steam or heritage diesel coming through till March. That's 2 months between the last one, which was Christmas Eve, and the next one, which I don't even know when it's going to be. So I might just do random real railway stuff. Right. Crewe Station. We're in the car park, or the top. Sounds like there's a train about to go out. Laptop doesn't like that. Something's loading in. Car speeding by. We will go this platform, because I know where this is. And we'll go up to... I think this is the right way. No, it's that way I want to go. There's the Trent Valley line train. We're going to go to the end of the platform. Is that the Trent Valley train? London Euston, calling at Stafford. Yeah, that's the Trent Valley line train. That's the train I would catch if I was heading home from Crewe. Let's just watch that Pendolino leave. Okay. Go up to end of the platform. Switch into photo mode, which is quite easy to do. And have a look around while the game's frozen. Been 1 minute 30 seconds so far. Photo mode. Ooh, there's a northern train over there. There's the Euston train, Trent Valley line train. So we'll get a picture of that. Takes a bit of time before it recognises. That one, I'll have a look on the display to see where that's going in a second. Get a picture of that. I've done that collectible. a First Group and Trenitalia FS Group Company. 390148, that's a namer, I believe. So what's the name? Doors are open. Where does it say it's going? Manchester Piccadilly, so that'll be going north. Sure, this is a named Pendolino. Obviously not, because no names. Okay, thought it was. Let's get a picture of the Northern Class 323. Which currently says not in service, but that'll be going north as well. There's that one taken a photo of. It's got people on. There's detail in the cab. Can't drive it anywhere, but what's a thought? What's the station? What's it look like from out on the road? Never really looked at whether this is accurate. That's quite good. The bus has got see-through windows. Wonder what the seats are like inside. Are they realistic? Can't tell. No idea, it won't. Windows are too opaque. So, can we have a look at the Crewe football stadium? Without... No, that's the edge of the map. Won't let me go over there. This is a shame. While I'm got everything frozen, I can probably take a look at locomotion services area, which is here. LSL. Nothing here. In reality, you've got Class 86s, steam engines. Even heritage diesels. They've even got the only Class 89. How far out this way can I go? There. That's where the edge of the line is. Okay. It just goes blurred when you reach the edge of the map. So, how far north does it go? Can you see Crewe Heritage Centre? Somewhere I'd like to visit. May do that this year. Do a little video about it. It'd be an interesting video, I think. Before I do that, I'm going to get a screenshot or photo of the station. Then look if you can actually see. Oh, you can just about make out the edges. The advanced passenger train. I'll have to go down because it won't let me go any higher than that. The signal boxes, or the heritage signal box is modelled. And that's as far north as you can go. That might be because of where I'm standing. Let's get a picture of this Pendolino leaving. Like that. All of these screenshots will be on a slideshow at the end of the video. All the ones I take. So you can see them for a little bit longer. They'll also be shared to the Facebook page for the channel, which remarkably enough has exactly the same name. And I usually post a day or two before as teasers, because I try not to record the videos on the day that they go live. I try to record them 1 or 2 days, maybe even up to 2 weeks in advance. That way I'm not having to rush to get them out. See how far along this platform I can go as to whether I can get closer to the heritage. No, it won't let me. Okay. Oop, train leaving. Get a screenshot of it departing as it makes its way north. The doors will now... Oh, they're not. They're blank yet. Manchester Piccadilly, heading to Winslow. Can I get the camera further north now? Yes. No. So... No, depth of field. Can I zoom in? Have that set like that. And then... There's a train coming in. There. To the left of that signal box is the North Wales coastline. Goes Chester, and then on to North Wales coast. Can't remember the first station on that line after Chester. The centre line is the West Coast Main Line, and I can't remember where that line goes. Off goes that. The lamppost there. See if that train is coming down. If that's the one that's just left. Well, that's going to Manchester. Which is why it's turning to the right. You've gone further than I can get, look. I can't go any further. Okay. That other one's not coming down. We'll go down to the other end of the station again. This is the bay for trains to and from Chester. In reality, there's hydraulic buffers there, not wooden dumb buffers. The Northern Class 323 is still there, because I'd have seen it go by now if it wasn't. It's a well-modelled version of the station. There are photos I took in August on my Facebook page for the channel, when I went and visited Chester Cathedral to see the Making Tracks layout. And that included photos of the cut short canopies and various things around the station. This platform's not quite as long as the real one, but it's still pretty accurate. Let's get a... Can I... Let's move depth of field back. And that back to where it was. There we go. Do it like that. Just change the time of day deliberately. Make it look... I find that the evening light in this game does make the pictures look more realistic. I mean, I hit the wrong button there. What I wanted to do was that, because that saves onto my laptop. Need that back to there, I think. Yep, that gives the better view. How high up can I go? It's as high as I can go. I can't see the football stadium. Which... I don't do football, so... Didn't know you could rotate it. Ooh, that makes you feel drunk. Rotating that like that... Yeah, I'm not going to rotate it. What I am going to do is get a screenshot where you can see two trains in shot. And zoom in like that. That works. And now zoom back out. What's it look like at dawn? It's not a bad shot. It's a pity the billboard down at the bottom end is so bright, but that looks quite realistic. Right, let's go back to real time and see if there's any trains coming. The only way I can do that is, first of all, looking north. There's a 3 or 4 coach train coming from the north. Nothing from there. Nothing from there. What I'm going to do is stay doing this until a certain special service comes from the south. I know it goes through Stafford at about 10:20. So it'll be here at about 11 to 11:20, depending on speed and things like that. Let's see which line that's going into. It's like it will be that platform there. It is. And it looks like a 350. And it stopped. Photo mode. Get a photo of it. Like so. Where's that one headed? Birmingham. I do not know why I did that in an American accent. That makes an interesting screenshot. What about facing the other way? With the train in the background. That's an interesting screen. Oh, that one's gone now. Or it's going. Can I get a shot with that? That in shot. Nah, it doesn't work. I want to picture of it leaving. Let's make this an evening train. It's heading to Liverpool. The 323 units are now only used by Northern. The ones that were on the Cross City line have now been transferred across to Northern. Is that the Heritage one? No. I want to try and get a shot of that. Almost as though I'm on the other platform. But I want the whole unit in shot. Bit difficult. Doing it with this light is better. It's like doing this shot. Oh, that looks good. You get the reflections in the windows. Let's zoom in a little bit with this, which is field of view. Depth of field, make it a bit more towards me so the background is blurred. There we go. That's quite good. Depth of field back to 50. Went a bit too far there. And that back up to 50 or 72. There we go. And back to there. There'd be more services on here if I'd got a few more of the DLCs set around the north of England, or some of the cargo lines add-ons. In fact, let me have a look. What? Have a look at what DLC there is in the UK. So, we've got ones that I've got: Blackpool Branches, East Coast Main Line, Flying Scotsman, Riviera Line, Peak Forest, West Coast Main Line, Preston Carlisle, West Coast Main Line South, which is London to Milton Keynes, West Somerset Railway. I don't have London Overground, the Suffragette Line, or the Mild May Line. I might get the 2 overground routes. Oh, I've also got Thomas and Friends. Strangely enough, those videos proved quite popular. Is that a train coming in? No. Waiting for the next northbound service to come in. Looking down here, and there isn't one for some time. That's weird. You'd think there would be. When's that due out? I know the one that's in the other platform will probably go first. Talking of which, it's going. So, get it to there. And creative screenshot time. Do one from platform level. Like that. Ooh, that works. Change the time again. See if I can get one with just want to see. That looks quite good. Will it work in pitch black? That actually doesn't look too bad. Let's try early morning. That's too dark. Will you let me... 4, 3, 2. Two's too dark. Just want some interesting style photos. Get one as it's at the end of the platform, then I can go back and get a look at the... Actually, I can do that while it's frozen. See what time the Trent Valley Line service goes. Might be better. That goes in 13 minutes. Might be better to catch the train down to Stafford. And then watch the trains from there. Because at the moment, it doesn't look like there's any trains coming in. Early morning. If I go other side of that lamppost, does that work? People wouldn't really be there at 3 AM, but (9 PM), 10 PM's too dark. Oi, stop it. It's a pity that the underframe detail disappears with that light level, but oh well. Go back into this view. It's just that train. Anything else from the north? It looks like possibly a Pendolino. I'd have thought there'd be more services. But there's nothing coming up the line at the moment. So, that possible Pendolino should be going into the same platform that the 350 left. I'll be a bit naughty and stand at the edge of the platform. There's nothing coming northbound, so there it is. Pendolino. No idea where that's heading. But because it's got white lights this end, I'll get a picture. Another creative one where it looks impressive. Slightly different angle to make it even more impressive. And now change the time of day. Ooh, that looks nice. Love the reflections in the bodywork. Look amazing. And now to the end of the day, when people would be in bed or getting ready to go to bed. Can I make it? Doesn't look too bad like that. That departs. It doesn't say. 5 minutes. That's a very pink hoodie. wonder, can I make a impressive shot like that? 011. 390 011. Change the time again. That's too bright. Um, I want another morning shot. That looks quite good. Have a look if this is a named one. Whole idea of doing train spotting type thing, I can do. I wish people wouldn't send me messages when I'm doing videos. I can do a virtual version of one of my real railway videos. That's a good shot. Or like that. Action camera, sitting on the platform. Yeah, doing Trainspotting video. I can do a virtual version of my... I've done that one as well. Real railway videos where I go and video and watch real trains passing through station. With the game, I can basically be here, zoom in, and pan as it goes past. What I'm going to do, because I've got a few minutes before that departs, can't see anything from the north. Gonna look if there's anything. That's a 390 or a Voyager. So there is actually something coming up now. It's on the slow, so it will be 390, a 350, not a 390. Let's have a look at Stafford. There's a Voyager. That's in the northbound, I think. Let's have a look. AR service Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth, so I've missed that one. Come on, let me. AR service doesn't say where to. 1F12. 1 Foxtrot 1 2. It's northbound anyway. Be a while before the 350 arrives, which is likely to go into either that platform, or the far platform. That'll have gone out a while before. There's the in-game sun. that's about to go. So set up my in-game camera. And be ready to pan and follow. Just making sure I'm not going to miss. Here it goes. Not quite as smooth as with my very sturdy tripod that's got an oil-filled head. But still quite good. And another train's just arrived. Let's get the field of view so it's more akin to what it was. And do that. Go to the one that's come from the north. So it can actually make it more akin to the real time. It's actually 11. So do that. What's it look like at 3 AM? That works. Oops, wrong bit. A little bit of shadow. Go back. It's a long pendolino that's just turned up. Use this so I can go over and see what time that departs. Depth of field. I wonder, can I make it so that the background is blurred? That's not too bad. Okay. Done with that. Now I wait for the next, or for the first, northbound train, which should be a class 350 to arrive. True, I could just do a screenshot like that, but I can't get as creative. going into photo mode, I can change angles, get alongside, change the time of day, and everything else, which I can't do with... It's nearly here. Can't do that with can hear something. Can't see anything. Yeah, I can't be very creative with standard screenshots from this view. That's the most I can zoom in. Well, something flashing there. Can't see what it is. It's weird. Yeah, I can't... Ow. Can't change time of day or do anything like that. Whereas going into photo mode, I can change time of day. I can go under the trains. I'll demonstrate that with the 390 over there. What I can do is come over here. I can even do this. That's a cool shot. What's that look like in the evening? Yeah, doing that's quite fun. On steam engines, you can go underneath and look at the internal part of the motion. Can't do that from this view normally. I'm glad I learned how to use photo mode. I didn't even realise before that you could take the normal screen grabs in photo mode to get the more creative. I thought the only way that worked was basically doing the screen grab. Or doing the photo mode photo. Where's this here train? Let's have a look on the map. Ooh. Birmingham New Street to Crewe. It's going into platform, into the bay platform. There it is. It's not quite where I want it, but let's pretend I'm over on the other platform. And get it coming into shot. Ooh, having Crewe in. And of course, do my usual. Advance time by 12 hours. So it looks more atmospheric is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so got that shot. Can I get one as though I'm coming out of the coach? Out of this. Does that work? There we go. Let that go into the bay platform. Is it going into the bay platform? Should be. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. Bay platform, and then it'll reverse and go back to Birmingham New Street. Once it's in, I'll get another screenshot. Or photo. Don't know why I did the air brackets. Or air quotation marks, because I've got the camera switched off at the moment. Right. Let's go down here. I would never noticed that before. The pretty design above the... Does that work? Oh, there's another train coming. Didn't notice that. There's another train coming in. It doesn't come in till 10:10 tonight. This one departs in 4 minutes, so that'll be leaving. So can I get a shot with the timing in? It's a bit cluttered, but that one departs after that one. Oh no, that's not Crewe, so it terminates here. It hasn't updated yet. That one departs first, it goes to Euston, and it doesn't show where. It's another 350/1. It looks like it's just arrived. Can I go? Ew, I'm underground. How about that for a view? Let's do my usual. Try it at 3 AM first. There wouldn't be people around at 3 AM, but it's not... doesn't quite... I've got a bench in the way, so I can't really do that one. I'll get it from the other side of the bay platform when I have got the evening shot. Almost looks the same. Okay, now I go through here. Can I do it from there? Get the whole train in with the sky. Would rotation work with that? That would actually work. Go the other end. Still rotated, so go and unrotate it for a second because it feels weird flying at an angle. Go down here. Get a bit closer. And that looks quite cool. The other one's now working. Doors are open. So that'll depart before the one that's... Oh, it's got red lights. So that'll be going... Didn't see that one come in. It says Birmingham on it. Can I make this arty? Ground level. Edge of the platform. Let's try having a bit of rotation on it. Okay. Go back to normal view. That'll be going out. There's 4 trains in shot. That's crazy. Really crazy. There goes the Pendolino. So, ooh, turn rotation off now. Go and get a shot. That's what I was going to do, and I completely forgot. There's another train coming in. Just to show that it does work, you can go underneath and see what's under the trains. What is that train that's coming in? It's like another class 350. How far along here can I get? And can I do some creative photography of this class 350? Which will mean there's 4 on in the same image, or the same station at the same time. There's that. Favourite time of day, at least at this time of year. Ooh, doesn't quite work when I'm not in the station. Let's try 3 AM. It's a bit flat. Get a bit creative with the rotation. I don't normally do rotation, I just wanted it to be representative of the normal view. But what's the underside of these look like? Okay, you got a fair bit of equipment. That's the brake cylinders. Can I go? Ooh, I'm in the coach. Welcome aboard this London North Western service to Crewe. Stopping at Crewe. Oh, it just says LNR, so it's terminating. See which way the points are set before it arrives. Currently, straight ahead, off to the left, straight ahead, to the left a little bit. It's going into whatever platform this is. Okay, things are getting a little bit more busy. Because there's nothing saying what... platform 11. There's a train arriving into platform 11. There's a Pendolino leaving. Can I actually go down this ramp? Yes. I just want to see if there's anything like a collectible down here. Ooh. Okay. I'm in the void. You wouldn't normally get around there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nearly 5 trains. Go back to this view as that one departs. Zoom in. You can hear the Pendolino going over the track joints. As I'll walk over to this side. Class 350 arrives. It's a bit bad that currently the only... What's going in? Oh, it is going down there. Currently the only stuff that's arrived are Class 350s, Pendolinos, and that one Class 323 that was here at the start. There we go. All 4 coaches. Screenshot of it arriving. Like so, and one from on the platform. As I said, end of the video, all of these screenshots I'm taking will be done as a slideshow. Just so that you can see them a bit better. Let's get a screenshot of it with the doors open. An arty style screenshot. Like that. And go back to normal view. I don't know when that's going. 2 minutes. And then that's currently not set up. Don't know if there's any other train due in. Can I get that Pendolino out there? I mean, there's no limit as long as I'm to where I can go as long as I'm on the track with this free cam. so I can go to the other end of it. Be interesting to get a shot of it going past the train care depot. So there's the train care, or the train care depot. Arriva Train Care. It's where they normally service the Arriva trains, or Transport for Wales units. There we go. Only 240 miles to Glasgow. Let's get a picture of that. I'll get an arty screenshot of it in a bit. Then we've got Train Care Crewe. If I was London Euston, 145 miles. If I was doing this, there would be a Class 08 sitting within this bit of the yard. Because there usually is one. Ooh, wagon wheels. Kind of thing that makes a route more interesting. That looks good in that light. Looks really good in that light. And I want to go over to the Pendolino. Stick with the time of day I've just set. And down like this. And now change time of day to closer to what it is in game. And again, oh, wrong bit. I wanted evening. Because it just makes these screenshots more artistic. I mean, I can do things like this. Have the light change, and each screen, I've not moved the camera, but the lights changed completely. So this one, you got a bit of the signal gantry, but not it's not harsh. Or the overhead catenary gantry. Keep doing that. Why am I in July? It's meant to be June. It's supposed to be week. Right, let me put it back to week 2. There we go. 3 AM. Now I can get arty with the 145 miles to London. Let's get a square on view, but yeah, it's always up to London, so let's make it up to London. Go, ooh, this feels weird. Let's have a picture of the train. The camera at an angle. That's still too far away. Ooh, that looks weird. And then the down the line to Glasgow. Only 240 miles to Glasgow. That's 385 miles. That would be an extremely amazing route. I don't know when either of those or any of those 4 trains is going. I can't see the one that's in platform 11. As far as I can tell, those doors are still open. Yep. It's crazy that there's 4 Class 350s in. Don't know if there's anything coming. Yes, there is. What is it? What's this one? It's a 323, but what livery? It's coming from the Northern Rail route. So it should be in Northern Rail livery. It is. It is 323-224. Not in service. Let's get a shot and do my usual. Get a 3 AM shot. I didn't want it with this. There we go. And then one that's a little bit too far. You stop it, computer. There we go. Later in the day. Wait for that to come in. That's still not gone yet. I'm going to be naughty. Don't do this in real life. Never cross a main line like that. It's because I want to see this come in and be able to get the shot of it against the retaining wall. Like that. But also, early morning, and is quite fun late at night. Here it comes. Pan round as it comes in. There are 3 coaches. And those still haven't moved. There's now 5 trains in the station as far as I can tell. No there isn't, there's still only 4. Oh, there's a second. Where's that go? Liverpool Lime Street to New Street. Liverpool Lime Street to New Street. New Street to Crewe. Crewe to London Euston. That's the Conway Valley line, the Trent Valley line. Let's go and have a look at the double service in platform 4, is it? There's 2 class 350s. There's that one there. Has that coupled up, or is it separate? It's separate. Okay. That's a 350/3. That's a 350/1. I can almost guarantee that they'll be coupling up at some point, because they're meant to form the same train. Okay. Let's go back up here. That should be departing will you stop pushing me? Anytime soon. I don't know what the next service to arrive will be. I've done that and it just says on it Brumfield, British Class 370 Advanced Passenger Train. APT. There's no train in platform, so I'm going to just be naughty. This gives you more view going up here than being on either of these platforms, which is why I've come back here. I can watch trains depart as well as see any that are arriving. I'm just going to have a look down towards Stafford. To see if the train that I want... Oh, there's a Pendolino. I want a specific service. That's the Pendolino that was here a short while ago. There is a specific service I want. I know it's coming through. I just don't know when. And I know it uses that line. That's heading to Stafford. That's heading to Stafford. That's heading to Stafford. There's a long gap before that's heading to Stafford. That's going to London. That's London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street, so that'll be coming through. It's 4 coaches. That could be a Voyager. Looks like it is the Voyager. So special service should technically be on its way. Trying to think, when would it be due? It'll be after the 2 Voyagers have left Stafford. Go back down to Stafford again. Oh. I'll wait for that to go through first. That'll be going through... It'll either be coming onto this line, or on one of the avoiding lines. There it is. Pendolino. No. Yeah, Pendolino in Virgin Trains colours. So, get a screenshot of that. Virgin Trains liveried Pendolino. After all, that's who they were originally designed for. Cost a lot of money. This is 107, which should have been a named unit. I shall find out. Been doing quite a long video, and in game I've only done 35 minutes because of all this going into screen photo mode. This is someone's reskin of the 390 into Virgin Trains colours. But it's quite a brilliant, or quite a good representation. Let's change the time of day again. First of all, dawn. By dawn's early light. And then just to see if it's any different. Ooh, that does look different with the shadows. You've got the shadow of a signal on the unit. That light works. But what about in the dark? I can edit that on my iPad before I do anything. Wait for it to go level with the 350 and there. Get a platform view of it. That's still loading. When does that actually go? Where's the display? 33. It's running late. That is running very late. 6 minutes late. Next train through there, 9:58, northbound. That's got a green signal. What I'm going to do is... Oh, now that works. Screenshot. Change the time of day to early morning. Can I make it even earlier without it? I can see about editing that. And now... let's try... That's 7, 8, 9... 10 o'clock work. No, too dark. Even though the sky looks gorgeous. You just can't really see the class 350 in the background. Now I want to go over here. Change the time of day again, back to sort of that. Get a shot like that, and go back to normal view. That should have departed by now, and it hasn't. Which is weird. Why is the Trent Valley Line train not departed? Right, what I was doing. I'm glad I went back into normal mode. So I could see that. I heard something then. No. There's 2 more train. Oh no, they're the ones that are already in the station. Any more up here? Yes. Everything's just frozen. That's a 3. There's a few trains just sitting there. Everything seems frozen. Anyway, I was going south, wasn't I? Ooh, there's stuff in the yard. Wonder if I can go around and have a look at that. camera mode, of course. I just want to see if the special train is on its way yet. Or if indeed the voyagers are on the way. Seems like there's a signalling issue for southbound trains now. Because that 350 hasn't... There's the Voyager. So I'm looking for the next northbound service. Can't remember. That's a 350. So's that. Looks like there's signalling conflict somewhere. Let's see if that special is still going to work. Or whether I have to go and try and delete an AI train to enable it to work. I don't think the game was designed for you to just stay in one location and just watch. That is London Euston to Glasgow Central, so that's at Pendolino. So there's 2 northbound services so far. That's Birmingham New Street to Crewe, so that's a 350. That's Glasgow Central to Euston. Nothing there. Okay. That's heading south. Still looking, still going south. Tunnel. New Street. So you've got a service that's heading New Street to Wolverhampton. Cardiff Central to Manchester Piccadilly. That one doesn't say. That one doesn't say. That one doesn't say. That one doesn't say. AI. Doesn't say the names of or where these trains are actually going. Just gives you let's go back up here and see if that is going yet. That has errored, so I've removed it. And it looks like that one has errored. So will that give the trains a chance to move? Maybe if I remove that one as well. Wouldn't normally do that, but I want to try and get trains moving again. Let's go back into this view. Hopefully I've cleared it. You should be able to go in. Oh, there's one coming. There's one. $20.45. You're blocking the line. Okay, southbound train should start moving again now. At least around here. I hit the wrong button again. Let's zoom out and see. Are you moving? No, you're not. It's the AI services that aren't moving. Keep hitting the wrong button. You gonna move? You're AI as well. Now you're moving. Thank you. I'll clear the blockage. It's because this one wasn't moving and it wouldn't clear the other two. Hopefully that will give clear track. Nope. I might just have to clear all of these. How far down you going? Because you're AI, you won't clear, will you? Are you able to be driven by player? Yes. Hopefully you'll come through. Hopefully. Soon find out. What if I clear that one as well? Will that clear? They're all backed up. So if I clear all three of these, which are ones that I can drive... That one I can't. I've hit the wrong button again. Wish it wouldn't take me out of map mode when I remove trains. Remove them from the back. There's now... Is that going to move yet? There's another... So many trains. It's getting a little bit annoying, especially as the ones... Oh, it's moving at last. If I just remove the ones that say AI... Because they're the ones that seem to have the issues. There we go. That should have cleared it. Got about 20 minutes before the Voyagers come in. But I should see that service enter and go into platform 5. Should. Zoom in and look. See where it's going. It'll be a Pendolino. That's a given. What I want to do is go into photo mode again. I'm glad I can remove trains from the I can remove trains by going into the map. That's what I wanted to say. Where is that? Which line is it going down? It's got another red signal. It's just one other train. There's nothing else around here. So if I delete... See if that one will keep moving. Previous one got to signal there. I think it was. Which is, for some reason, red. Middle line's green. So if it's going into the middle line, which it is, that'll now be coming. So I've sorted out the backlog. Yeah, being able to delete services when they're messing up is useful. Yes, it takes a bit of work, and you can't do it in scenarios, unfortunately. But being able to do it on timetable mode... I wanted a photo of the train racing through from platform edge. Focal point at 50. What I want is to zoom in like that with the platform just in shot. Now let's get creative with time of day again. Even that looks quite cool. That's quite a cool effect. 9 o'clock when it's sunset. See what it looks like at 10 o'clock. That actually looks better than 350s because you've got the livery coming out. I love the sky. You can actually see stars. You can't identify any constellations, but you've got the stars in shot. Go back to field of view and zoom right out. The whole station. It's now in fisheye mode, so it looks like a screenshot from an action camera. That's quite good. There we go, have it go through. Now go into this view and see where... Oh, it's coming already. Should be Voyager. At least I hope it is. It's not. It's another Class 350. Where's it going? It's going in this line. Get that back to the regular view. Actually, let's zoom in. As though I'm taking a photo. Depth of field. Ooh, that looks... That's artistic. That makes the background the focal point. That's actually really quite good being able to do that. Didn't know I could do that. Bring the whole lot back into focus. Do my change of day at time. See what it looks like in the dark or at night, in the evening. As I said, do the photos to be shown at the end. It's not deliberately to make a long video, it's just to make an interesting thing, and you can then actually look at the photos. They will be on my Facebook page for the channel. See if I can do that for there as well. Okay. Make it slightly grainy. As though it's film. That doesn't work. Any other effects? Nope. Right. I'm enjoying doing it like this. It looks... That looks real. Apart from the clock at the bottom, that looks real. The only giveaway that it's not real is the overhead catenary. Ooh, that does look good. See what nighttime looks like with them. There we go. I'm getting better with these shots. So, is there another southbound train? Not just yet. That one's coming down. That one's blocked. So that would be a case of deleting that one. See if there's northbound service coming in. That's the Pendolino that I managed to free up. I am half expecting... There's northbound Pendolino. I'd really like the special that I saw. I know what the issue there is. Sorry, game. Gonna have to delete. Oh, where's that one going? Birmingham New Street to Crewe, that's going into the Bay platform. There isn't a train there, so I don't know why those are blocked. That is not going anywhere, so... It's the AI services that are the issue. They just stop randomly. Go back down to Stafford, or the junction. Because that's where the... No, not check. Junction just here. Because... Is that an AI? Yes. Is that the one that's causing the issue, though? Saw one sitting there. See if that clears southbound. I'll take another look in a minute. Because the northbound Pendolino is still a while out. Oh, there it is. I've got time to go down. Is there anything between there and Stafford? No. That's the 350. That's now moving. That's moving. Okay, they're moving now. That one's left. While I'm here... Oh, that feels weird. Focal point back to 100%. That's what I wanted. Still. Needs to be at 50 because that gives normal. I keep hitting the wrong button. That's what I wanted to hit. While I'm like this, I want to see what's in the yard. And I'm not walking over there. Or running as my player model does. I'm going to fly over there while the game's paused. Don't know why that did that. Fly over locomotion services. I know I can't go over there at the moment. I have to go along here. To find the yard. Which is... just over here. What's in the yard? Is there anything worth getting screenshots of? Just realised I've been doing this video for well over an hour. It's going to be a long video of me wittering on and watching random trains go through Crewe, seeing me take screenshots, then watching a slideshow of the screenshots at the end. These are intermodal wagons, empty, no loco, which is what I want to try and find. The ones over there are empty, also with no loco. Is there any locos round here? Interesting that there's loads of rubble. Barney rubble. That's a line that's not electrified. That's not electrified. Okay. There's signal box for the yard, but it doesn't say the name. Yes, it does. Crewe sorting sidings, south. Not as detailed as it would be. You know what? See what it looks like. First thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. With the sun rising. And then (8 PM). That doesn't work, there's no yard lights. So it's too dark. Okay, go back to this view. And wait for the for the Pendolino first. Which is there. That's heading to Glasgow Central. Didn't mean to burp then. Once the Class 350 has gone into the bay platform, and I've got some screenshots, I'll probably call this video. In-game time, it's been less than an hour. In reality, it's been a lot more than an hour. So I just, without going out of the video, I can't tell how long it's been recording for. There was a lorry doing some reversing. Don't know where. Pity there's nowhere on here that I can realistically put. Oh. That's stalled. I was hoping I'd get another train come in. Are they going? That's got yellow. Two Kilo 33 and 2 Alpha 94. They'll be going into platform 1. There's nothing on the West Coast Main Line route bit. What about from the south? That's nearly here. As long as it doesn't hit a red. There it is. Is it still moving? Yes. And looks like it might hit a red. Easy way of finding out. I'll just go and have a look. I think it's gone past the signal gantry. It has. So there's no signal in the way. It's just slowing down because of the track work. I'm still going to get a nice screenshot though. we go. Blur some of the back out. Like that. Change time of day. Like I like doing. That's gorgeous. I've taken more screenshots in this one video than I've done at any other point. And most of them are just duplicates at different times of day. Which is different. Can I see a signal here? No. Slowing down because the signal... Ooh, which way is it going? Is it calling into this platform, or is it going into platform 11? 11? That's interesting. Yes, they do go into platform 11, but not that. Oh, been ages since I've seen one go into platform 11. And now, because it's going into a different platform, get a screenshot as it's going in from platform. Like that. Only problem with the Pendolinos on this game, none of them are named. Unless you have 390119 Progress. Or the Pride Pendolino. And is it stopping? Looks like it. Get a shot of it in there. With the background blurred. Let's just have a look if the other train is coming into section, or whether I have to delete that one as well. That signal's red. There's nothing on this line. So by rights, it should... But I can't go. Can I go and have a look? No, I can't see. Has it gone? No, it's just... Oh, it says AI service. That's why. AI service just... Something up with AI services. Even that one's got a red. Right. I've cleared all AI services now. Will that give me the chance to where's that? Oh, there it is. That would have been a good shot, coming through there. Now that I've cleared all the AI services, for round here, anyway. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Of course I'm going to do the time change, because why not? What's it look like in the dark? Ooh, snazzy. That looks gorgeous. And now... evening. Does it look like at 11 o'clock? Or midnight? I wanted 10 o'clock. There we go. There we go. Now it's just one more train to come in, which is the Class 350. Which will go into the bay platform. Don't know how far down that is. Unfortunately, the service I wanted to see come through isn't due through Stafford until nearly 11 o'clock in game time. Okay, I can't see where that service is. Has it gone up that way? I've cleared the issue at Stafford. See, they're moving now. Or they were. Where's that AI or Class 350? Should be getting close to Crewe. Just don't know where it'd be. I can't see it. I didn't delete it. And I doubt that it'll come from the Stoke line. Okay. It must have gone up that way to go Stoke. So it won't be coming in yet. Just look if there's a northbound train. Those two are just stuck. That's stuck. Then there's green. Green signal's northbound. Nothing at Stafford. There's Pendolino, that's a 350, that's a 350. Everything is just snarled up. What about on the Birmingham branch. Anything heading north? Somehow I have a feeling that whatever's caused the red signals around Stafford has stopped all trains going through the station. Because if it has, then it's well over an hour before the next train, which would be somewhat annoying. No, that's the wrong line. That's the correct line. There's nothing between Wolverhampton and Stafford. Come on, what's that one? Birmingham New Street to Shrewsbury. Stop to instruction. That one would diverge and go off that way. And that's not an AI. Neither is that. Okay, so I can't do any more because there's no more trains. Yes, there's that one, which has got a red signal. It's got a green signal now, so it'll be leaving shortly. But there's no trains from the north, no trains from the North Wales coast, nothing from that direction, nothing from that direction, and nothing from the south. Slightly annoying, but something blocked all the lines, and I don't know what. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this random bit of train spotting and screenshotting and taking in-game photos. It's just been a complete change of pace to end the week. Hope you have a great weekend. I am seriously thinking of going to Atherstone Railway Station tomorrow with all 3 cameras and just doing some filming. I'm not worried about what the weather's going to be like. As I always say, for great art you have to suffer. So that's what I'll do. If it's raining, I'll get wet. If it's snowing, I'll get cold. Snow will actually make a decent video. All I want to do is video number of trains going through for an hour, maybe 2. Then edit video and have an extra video either Saturday or Sunday. Then Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week we'll be back to Train Sim. Anyway, as I said, I hope you've enjoyed this completely random video, and until the next one, enjoy the slideshow and be seeing you.
Warbler Productions. Filming trains and events that happen in town.
Wearing his red Trilby, Dale can be seen with cameras 3 all set up.
Steam trains and diesels, electrics and freights.
Dickens and fireworks, tractors at Christmas.
Warbler Productions.